Do you believe people can change?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah.
I do to an extent.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so our first question is, do you believe that people can change?
Yeah, people have like a different perspective as they grow up and as they learn through the new lessons.
Okay. And how often do you think people change?
Depends what the situations they go through.
Do you think people can change?
Definitely. Yeah, people are definitely capable, and if they're willing, they can change.
Okay, and do you think that happens a lot?
More than we probably would expect. Even if it's a small change, I do think that people are not apt to not alter anything about themselves.
Now, do you think that people can change?
Yes.
If so, how often do you think that it is that people actually change?
Not that often, but it can happen
Okay.
if you really want to.
Okay.
So our first question is, do you believe that people can change?
Yes, absolutely. I believe that people can change.
I think that old habits die hard, but yeah, I do think people can consciously try to make an effort to be a bit different.
Do you think it's a long process or a short process?
It's a continual process. Yes.
I agree.
So our first question is, do you think that people can change?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think it happens often?
I guess it depends on the person.
Do you think it's a long process or a short process?
Depending on what they're trying to change, I mean, it can be long or it can be short.
The phrase is common. It's not about how you start, but how you finish. How important do you guys think the start is in regard to the finish? If that makes any sense at all.
I think that's really important because if you start out bad, then you don't really have a large goal. I mean, if you start out good, then you're looking towards your future and you want to improve and you want to do it. It's easier if you start out. It's easier if you start out.
Would you consider how important do you think a brand new start is, more than just maybe modifying your own lifestyle you have now, if you're willing to change? If that makes any sense.
A brand new start is very important because a lot of people hold on to past experiences that dictate their ability to move forward. So I think a fresh start gives them an even playing field to experience something from ground zero and watch it grow as they move along the journey.
I think it's good to start new. I mean, you get to start over and you get to reestablish yourself. You get to do what you really want instead of having to worry about your mistakes and all that.
In terms of changing, how important do you think it is to start completely brand new compared to just trying to sort of touch around the edges?
I don't know if you can. And the reason I say that is because you have different, like your history and your issues and your baggage and all the other stuff that you carry along with you. You can't wipe that clean, so you got to be influenced at some level.
And then in terms of change, how important is it to make an entirely new start, to start brand new?
Well, I mean, if you've been doing things wrong for your whole life, then obviously you want to start fresh. So it's pretty important to start over.
How important do you think it is to start new?
It depends on what aspects of growth you're actually looking, forward to in life. I think that every day should be taken as a chance to start anew for growth. There's something new to take on every day. There's something new to learn every day, and there's, like I said, something new to grow on every day.
And then along with that question, you probably heard the phrase, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But how important do you think the start is in terms of finishing?
The start is actually more important than the finish. How you take on something, what your motivation is, what your thought process about the whole situation is, it plays a part on how you finish it.
You know the phrase, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. But how important do you guys think the starting point is in terms of how you're going to finish?
Well, the starting point, you lay the foundation. If you have a weak foundation, then you're going to finish weak. So it's a strong start. Strong finish.
I think from a morals perspective, if you start out with positive morals, then you can stray away, but then you'll always finish, usually, back in the solid foundation that you started with.
How important is the start?
Well, the start's very important. I mean, that's where you get grounded and you get your roots from. So I would say that's probably the most important part.
My name is Sheila, and I got more fun.
I got more fun.
We got more fun.
We got more fun.
Yes.
I got more fun.
I got more fun. We got more fun.